Welcome back to the podcast where we ask the question, what makes you happy? My name is Jake Pearson, and today we have with us a retired physician, Richard Ruhling from Arizona. Richard, pleasure to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good to be with you.
Oh, I'm sorry that, our time zones are a bit, stretched. It's currently about 8 p.m. did you say?
Yes, 8:50.
And it's 2 p.m. here on the other side of the world down here in Australia. But look, I love that the internet has brought us together to talk about what makes you happy. Could you share a little bit more about that for us?
I like Earl Nightingale's definition of success, that it's a progressive realization of a worthy goal. And if I'm making progress toward a worthy goal, I think basically I'm okay. Things. Tonight the internet went out. I felt stressed because I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to talk on these interviews. But I see, as a physician, an object lesson in physical health. It is really not medical care that makes us healthy. It is our observance of health habits. And if we are in harmony with healthy laws, the laws of our body, we can have health, okay? The same is true for other dimensions. Just like there is physical health, there is mental health, which happiness is a function of that, maybe. And so if a person observes the laws of maybe rules of relationships, if you break those rules, if for example in marriage you try, I think it's not 50-50, it's 100-100. You got to give 100%, or there may be problems sometimes. So that's an example of I think the Ten Commandments as an example. If we honor our father and mother, if we don't kill or hate people, if we are faithful in a marriage type of thing to our spouse, all these things, people who lie, cheat, and steal, they're not really happy people. And I think that's my perspective, that there are moral laws. If I steal or lie, I'm going to be trapped at some point. So I think basically it's those laws, and then there are spiritual laws that give destiny. And if we honor our Maker, I think we have a destiny that's better than if we want to do our own thing and who cares, type of thing. So that's my perspective on happiness. Basically, physically healthy, happy, good destiny, all of those put together in a short wrap up. I think feelings betray us sometimes, because like an old-fashioned train has an engine, coal car, and caboose. We don't have coal cars now, we have diesel engines. But you used to, the engine pulled the train, and the coal car was the idea of fuel in the right ideas. Okay, a caboose represents feeling, and you may not always have a caboose on the train. If just like my internet went out and I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to talk with you, I may be stressed and not feeling the greatest, But in the overall, I think feelings are not so important as what the facts are, and doing the best we can with those facts. You have to make tough decisions sometimes.
Wonderfully said, Richard. And what would you say to our listeners who are searching for a little bit of happiness in their life? What would your advice be for them if you could sum it up?
Well, I believe that doing our best in the work that lies nearest, committing ourselves to right principles as best we understand it, to God as we believe in Him, I believe that He can work through that, and we can come to a good end on a daily basis even, And so I would say that's my perspective of progress on a daily basis, but towards goals that I think honor and serve fellow man first. Our rewards in life are proportional to our service, I think, and we feel better if we're giving, and rather than just trying to get, etc.
Yeah, helping other people and putting yourself in a position to make others' lives just that little bit better has been something that has helped me along in my journey as well, working with people. So, Richard, thank you so much for coming on the podcast and sharing all things that make you happy.
Thank you for the opportunity of being with you.
No, my absolute pleasure. And if you'd love to connect with Richard and learn more about his book, Mega Quake, you can do so by clicking the episode link in the description below. There'll be a link there so you can go check that out on Amazon, which will be fantastic. Richard, it's been an absolute pleasure to hear your perspective on what makes you happy. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We hope it gives you something to think about on your quest to discover what makes you happy. Make sure to check out whatmakesyouhappypodcast.com to connect with today's guest and follow us on all our social media platforms and to stay up to date at what's happening next at What Makes You Happy. Don't forget to share this episode with a friend, and we'll see you next time.